you doing? Pandora. Pandora. Caesar, you good boy. Good babies. Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is December 26th. It is Wednesday, 2018. You can see behind me here, I'm sure you probably can, we're starting to get a little bit of snow again. Temperature got up to about 37 degrees today here at the homestead. So not a bad day. Did bring in some solar, which was good. I had a dusting of snow again this morning, so I had to clean off the panels. And you can see they're just a little bit wet now because we've had some light snow. But other than that, not too shabby at all. The days are starting to get longer, which is a good thing. And obviously we had a nice white Christmas here at the homestead. So, first of all, before we jump into today's video, I just want to remind everybody right now, as a way of saying thank you to everybody, I am doing a sale on my website, preppernurse1.com, 20% off of everything. That's legacy foods. That is also, if you wanted to get a coffee mug or a t-shirt. And we're going to be having some more choices coming out here down the road this year, coming up. That's, you know, so we're definitely going to be having, expanding some different choices, so you have some other options. Okay, so I'm actually wearing, if you can see here, this is my Death Valley t-shirt that I picked up on my trip in September when I did the motorcycle tour. We were in Death Valley, and it was not a hot day in Death Valley. It was 106 degrees that day. So yeah, so that's, but anyway, 20% off on the website. If you go to my website, you'll see the banner on the top, and it has the discount code in the banner. And so if you would like to take advantage, obviously that is completely up to you. But like I said, this is my way of saying thank you for all the support of everybody. The phenomenal growth of the channel this year. It has been beyond my expectations ever, I'll be honest with you. And like I said, again, I am like so humbled, guys. I really, truly am. It has been amazing. You guys have been amazing. Even throughout the years that I've been doing this, it's been a fun journey. And this year, with the explosion and the growth of the channel, it's been wild. It's been very, very interesting. So anyway, so 20% off using that discount code of any purchase on the website. So that's out of the way. I wanted to do that. So here we are. Today's the 26th of December. I'm going to be doing a video coming up, a recapping of how we got our journey here and how we got to where we are now. So look for that. I'll put that out before the end of the year. So because we're at the end of the year, I wanted to do a video today talking about prepping goals for 2019. Okay, so I want you guys to sit down, think about some goals that you want to reach. Okay, so what do I mean by that? So what I mean is I want you to sit down and make a list of, let's say, 6 goals for next year, prepping goals. Okay, prepping, off-grid, whatever you're trying to accomplish that way. Be it food storage, be it picking up that dehydrator, whatever your goals are. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to have 6 goals. I want you to have 3 very realistic goals, okay, that you know that you can meet next year without a lot of financial burden. Okay, and then I want you to have 3 goals that are bigger goals that you go, oh, I don't know if I can do that or not, but I would like to try to get that done next year. Okay, so that's what I want you guys to do. So that way it gives you a goal to work towards next year. Like everybody does their New Year's resolution. Next year I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And usually a month into the year, that whole thing is right down the toilet and out of the way. And like a lot of people will want to get into better shape and they want to exercise and do those type of goals. And usually 6 weeks into going to the gym, they're done. Okay. I've seen it over and over again because I used to be an instructor at a gym, so I'm not blowing smoke out of my behind saying that. I know what I'm talking about. Back in the day when I was young and in fantastic shape, those days are long gone. So, but now, it is what it is. But anyway, so 3 goals that you are going to have that you know that you can reach next year, and 3 goals that you say, I'd really like to do this, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get it done, either because of finances or whatever other constraints are going to hold you back. But do that, and then what I want you to do is, as you have that list, you know you can get those 3 goals done. So you get those 3 goals out of the way, and then you start working towards those goals. You got 12 months, okay? I know, like for me, one of the goals that I want to get done next year is get the solar rack in over here, okay? That's going to be definitely one of the things that I want to get done next year. I would like to get in a greenhouse next year. So there's another goal. Now those are a little more expensive goals, but I still see them as realistic goals that I can hopefully get accomplished next year, because I have some really cool things that I want to do as far as a greenhouse goes. I've watched a lot of videos on it, and geothermal, I'm telling you guys, is the way to go if you're going to do a greenhouse, especially in Northeast up here because of our temperatures. Once you get below that frost line, you're keeping a constant temperature of 58 degrees, and you use that temperature underground to help heat your greenhouse. And I think that that is like the coolest thing, so that way you're not really having to use a wood stove and stuff like that in your, you know, or some way to pipe heat into that greenhouse. So that is definitely one of the goals that I would like to do next year here. So like I said, I have a lot of things that I would love to get done next year. And so one of the realistic goals, obviously, next year for me is finishing up the chicken coop and getting that done, and when working on that. So that is a realistic goal that I have for next year that I definitely plan on getting done. Hopefully, I don't care if it's snowing or not here in the winter. You know, we're going to be getting some plywood. I think probably going to go with like either 3/8 or 1/2 inch plywood for the outside of the chicken coop, and start getting that bad boy boxed in and working on that. So like I said, and that's my challenge to you guys. Set realistic prepper goals, 3 of them, and set 3 that are out of the park. If you are looking to add to your food storage, what exactly, and this is what I'm saying, write down what exactly do you want to do. Do you want to add beans and rice? Do you want to add canned goods? Do you want to add, you know, some way to purify water, you know, either with like getting a Life Straw, or getting a Katadyn, or getting a Berkey water filter system. I mean, there's a lot of different options out there that you can do that's going to help you out. So those are goals that I want you guys to have, okay? And so hopefully, you know, we can all have a very good year, feel good about what our preparations are in getting ready. I always, when we got up here to the homestead, you know, I will never forget the feeling of that when we first got here. And we didn't have, okay, so when we first got here, I didn't have the solar set up. We didn't have the house. We didn't have the outbuilding over here. I didn't have any of that up here. I had this shop, and we had the camper. And I remember thinking to myself at that point in time, no matter what, if SHTF happens tomorrow, at least we're here and we have all of our stuff here. So that was a great feeling. And any day after that, to me, has always been a bonus. It gives me time to prepare and do what I need to do up here. And like I said, guys, I have a long way to go to accomplish the goals and dreams that I have up here. And like I said, if SHTF never happens, in 10 years from now, I am going to have a serious kick-behind place up here with greenhouses and, you know, producing a lot of my own vegetables. Setting up an aquaponics system as well, and using probably, like up here I would use trout because it's a cold weather fish, you know, for our area here. So I would have a nice fish source. Plus, you know, the fish will help with the you know, the garden, or the, you know, the whatever we're growing. Also, I could use that, you know, if I grow a substantial amount of stuff, I can sell it back to local grocery, or local, not grocery stores, but local restaurants. It's a very organic and very, you know, good vegetable. People are going to like that. And so those are, you know, those are realistic goals. And you know, then although those are going to take a while, obviously, again, it all really depends on how things go next year. So, but having goals, having things, and writing it down, and then that way you have a visualization of what you're trying to accomplish. Okay, I am going to get my kids here in a little bit, and I have missed them, and you know, they spent Christmas with their mom. But you know, I obviously talk to them still every day. But you know, I'm gonna tell you what, guys. I say it over and over and over again. I am so blessed. I really, truly am. And you know, I have wonderful fans here. You know, subscribers with the channel, and it has been fantastic. And I have learned a lot just doing this, and you know, that practical practice, the hands-on part of it, has made all the difference in the world. It really truly has. It really makes a huge difference to practice what you preach, to be honest with you. And I'm a big believer in that. And the best way to learn anything is to do it. You know, not after the fact, not after SHTF or an event happens, but as you go and as you're living it. That is the way you learn. It really, truly is. And we have learned a freaking ton. I'm going to tell you what. I've learned a lot up here. And you guys have been on that journey with me, and that's been absolutely awesome. It really, really, truly has. So anyway, I'm going to jump off of here from now because now it's snowing a little bit harder. And I'm going to get the puppies in. They're running around the wood piles over there. And anyway, guys, we are all in this together. Remember that, okay? It's really, really important to remember that. And so just keep doing what you're doing. Keep prepping. Keep getting ready. Do the best you can. And that's all you can do. It really, truly is. Remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what is going to happen. And remember, guys, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is yourself. It really, truly is, okay? So remember, let's focus on those prepping goals, off-grid goals for next year. What do you want to do? Write your list out. Get it out and get it down there on paper so you know exactly what you want to do so you can check them off, okay? I will talk to you guys all tomorrow. I hope everybody's doing great. Enjoy the next couple days, and then, hey, we're back to the weekend, okay? Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.